Hello guys, now I'm going to explain you about the circuit diagram of the power supply. There are several components which we are going to use and I'm going to explain you each components one by one. This is a transformer, a 12 volt transformer which is going to step down my voltage to 12 volt. As we know that the AC is a sinusoidal waves consisting of both positive and negative half. So we have to arrange diode in such a way so that we can utilize both its positive and negative half to increase our efficiency, of course. Now suppose the negative half is coming. Now how this circuit will work? Forward, reverse. Here the current will be flowing now from the positive. This will act as a reverse bias. Now from the positive, this will act as a reverse bias. This will be acting as a forward bias. Forward for negative, forward for positive. Now if the positive is upside and negative is down, it will work in the same way. Reverse for positive, forward for positive. Reverse for negative, forward for negative. We will be getting a pulsating DC after this. We have also used a capacitor. The amount of capacitor depending upon how much you are going to use. It will going to reduce our pulse. After that we have used voltage regulator IC7812. Here 12 defines the amount of voltage you are going to take out. You can also use 7805 which will give you output as a 5 volt, 7809 which will give you output as a 9 volt. We are using 7812. This is the first pin of the IC. Ground pin means second. Third, from which we are getting the output. Here is a 12 volt DC output we are getting from this voltage regulator. Now I'm going to make the circuit. Please follow my step. First of all, I will use the diode and I will see its positive and the negative part. This is a diode. Here the black one is the positive part and the grey one, the small one, is the negative part. So we have to arrange according to our diagram. Both these two. I'm going to put this on the board. Yes. Okay, alright. Now the second diode, in the same manner as I have made in the diagram. Now you can see the third and the fourth diode. This is the third diode. Keeping in mind about the positive and the negative. See, my pins are shorted here, just similar like in diagram. These two diodes, they are shorted here. Connector from the transformer, same is with this. And from here we are getting the output, negative output and the positive output. The negative output, the positive output. Now I'm going to connect my capacitor from here. Positive, negative. This is my capacitor. I am going to use 1000 microfarad capacitor, 25 volt rating. This is a negative. It will be mentioned on your capacitor. or you can see that the shorter leg will be the negative and the longer leg will be the positive. I will arrange in this way, positive to positive and negative to negative. I'm going to arrange the positive leg first and the negative leg. Yes, all done. Now I have to connect my capacitor with the diode. Positive, negative. The positive wire. I'm taking my upper half as a positive and the lower half as a negative. This is my positive half, this is my negative. I'm connecting the positive leg to the positive of the capacitor. Now the negative leg of the capacitor to the negative line. All done. Now I will be putting LED. It's not mandatory, but if you will put in your power supply, it will look good. You have must keep in mind that you have to put a resistor, otherwise it will burst. Resistor which is coming from the positive, and the negative we're going to put in the ground. Now this is a voltage regulator. I have told you before that we are using 7812 voltage regulator. The first pin of the voltage regulator is my input. First pin is my input, middle one is my ground, and the third one is my output. We are getting the output from third and second. I'm going to arrange this all set. Now a ground wire with a negative. Now input with positive. All done. You can see each pin clearly visible. This is my output wire. I'm connecting from positive, the third leg of the voltage regulator, and this is my negative. You can also connect to the second leg of the voltage regulator, and this is the negative line, so doesn't matter. Now it's all done. You can see I've connected to the third leg and it's to the ground. Now this is a transformer. I have told you before also, the rating is 12 or 12, means we can get it around 24 volt, but we have to only use 12 volt. So we will use the any of the first or the third pin and the middle pin. This is the input. This wire and the middle wire we are going to use. We will not be using this. I have told you before, if we will use both green, we will be getting 24 because it is a center tapped transformer. So we will going to use this black and the green wire, which will be giving me my 12 volt. I'll keep this wire aside and I'll connect this to my diode input. It doesn't matter that where you should put either black or green first one, because it's the AC. It will keep on changing its direction. One wire here, another wire here. All done. Now I'm going to tell you how to check your voltage from your power supply. For this you will be needing a multimeter. There are different parameters you can check from this multimeter. AC, DC voltage, ratings are also given. 20, I will put it to 20 volt DC. You can check resistance also. There are different ratings. This is used to check by AC voltage. These are the probes. The black probe is for the negative, the red probe is for the positive. I'll put it like this. Now see, I have used the multimeter here. I have connected my black wire with the green. I have switched on. See, the LED is glowing. 0 volt coming. Now I will put my red probe with the positive wire, means green wire. Voila, 12 volts coming.